A report by the Kenya Human Rights Commission paints a troubling picture of the recent by-elections, citing widespread bribery, voter intimidation and misuse of state resources. The revelations raise fundamental question on the capability of the electoral body, IEBC, to conduct free, fair and credible elections in 2027. Our reporter Anne Musungu looks at that report.
The report released today says last week's by-elections were riddled with serious flaws and irregularities. It highlights blatant misuse of state resources during the by-elections, where cash was openly being given to sway voters. It also points out areas where development projects were hastily unveiled just days before the polls.
In Baringo County, for example, government ministers ceremonially launched a fiber optic link and public Wi-Fi sites during the campaign period. While these projects were framed as development initiatives, their timing, coinciding with election campaigns, was a clear attempt to influence voters. Similarly, in Mbeere North constituency, there were disturbing allegations that the ruling party's candidate spent 600 million shillings in state funds.
The report further underscored alarming irregularities, including voters being asked to photograph their ballots and involvement of cabinet secretaries who are state officers in campaigning activities.
In Mbeere North constituency, voters were openly encouraged to photograph their marked ballots, a tactic used to enforce voter buying. Across Magarini, Kasipul, Mbeere and Machakos, super agents, including government-affiliated officers such as CS Ruku, CS Alfred Mutua and MP Kaluma were seen visiting polling stations where they are not registered voters.
The report also accuses the government of suppressing voters, citing cases where the Interior Cabinet Secretary deployed heavy police presence ahead of the polls, an action it says intimidated communities and weakened public confidence in the electoral process. The Commission flaunted the IEBC for overlooking rampant bribery and failing to respond appropriately, even though it noted the Commission's decision to fine Philip Aroko and Were.
Massive voter bribery that took place in all electoral areas. We also note that IEBC allowed Wamuthende to run in Mbeere North under UDA ticket, despite credible allegations of corruption.
The Commission urged IEBC to set strict limits on campaigning spending, address credible evidence of candidates using hired guns, and enforce accountability for all groups involved. It also warned of rising risks ahead of 2027 and advised police to remain independent and avoid executive interference. And Musungu, KTN, Nairobi.
Away from Marta's elections, a diplomatic tiff could be in the offing after a parliamentary